There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Now, one of the coolest things I've loved so far about my journey of learning to cook has been those crazy combination of flavours out there, some of which that you wouldn't normally associate together, particularly chili and chocolate, which is actually growing in popularity. What I'm going to try and do today is make a homemade burger with a gooey cheesy centre, chili and chocolate based. So a chili chocolate gooey cheese burger. Yeah, so this is everything I've got. Ignore the potatoes over there, that's what I'm having on the side. Talk about those in just a minute. But if I just click my fingers and you hit pause and write these down, basically I've got the meat there, my egg and my breadcrumbs. Now these are just going to sort of hold the burger together, so that's your standard sort of burger holder. And then we're just going to chuck other stuff on. It's kind of crazy, you can do whatever you want. So I've got my homegrown coriander there from my windowsill, which I've just chopped up, which have grown right there, okay, right there. My mozzarella, which is going to go in the middle. Onion, which is going to be chopped. Probably only about half of that onion is going to be used. Super fine as well, otherwise it's just going to turn into a big onion burger. Also, the chocolate's going to be grated. That's a big old bar. Probably about a quarter of that at the most. You don't want it too overpowering. And the chili is going to be chopped and de-seeded and obviously washed. And we'll see how we get on. So, with that in mind, let's get that all preparation done. And we'll click our fingers and get on with the good stuff. Right here then guys, my onion's chopped, as is my chilli, and the chocolate, which is actually only 4 squares, because I used the fine setting, it just scattered everywhere. Don't want to use too much chocolate to chilli ratio. That's all grated as well, so it's all good. What we're going to do is just put that in a huge bowl together now, bond it together to make our patties. So loving it. On the other side of that is where my wedges, which I've actually got all ready and just sat there just chilling out going, yeah, these burgers look alright, yeah. They are now going in the oven, but don't worry about those, that's just one thing I've done on the side, so again, don't worry about it. Okay, let's just clear the deck. Okay, then we shove down a big bowl, and let's get our meat in there first of all. Groovy. Now let's grab our egg, which is in a glass. I'm not going to like down it because I'm not some sort of like health freak, but yeah, let's pour that in there. Cool. Let's go for the breadcrumbs now. Right, so the breadcrumbs are on there. Now I'm going to grab my coriander, which is chopped. Plonk that on there. Not too much, not too overpowering. Let's get the onions too. Cha-ching. And now it's time to add the chili and the chocolate before we get our hands in there. Loving it. Okay, so the chili on the plates there, just jump that in there. Crazy. Chocolate time. Righty-ho, so here's my grated chocolate. In that goes, boys. Check that out. Right, so that is all ready to be bonded together. Look at that big pile of colour. Craziness. Hands in there, stick it together, make some patties, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah. Right here then guys, we're just bonding this all together, and as you can see the egg is acting like a glue. It's sort of keeping it all together so you can make these funky patties, okay? So what we're going to do in a minute is basically flatten the meat like that, get a piece of mozzarella, stick it in the middle and wrap it all around so that when you cook it, mozzarella is going to go all gooey, but you're still going to have that nice burger texture. So anyhow, once you've finished mixing it all together, just wipe it all around the bowl so you pick up every bit of ingredient. We'll start making these patties. Yeah! Righty-ho, so there's my chopping board. Let's just shove our meat on there. Wow, I'll tell you what, that would make one mean burger, and there is probably people in the world that do eat burgers that big, but I've got to break it down a little bit and we'll start to make the patties. So yeah, split it up, grab a handful, flatten it down. Okay guys, that's one piece I've flattened out. What I'm going to do is grab a little chunk of my mozzarella and plonk it right in the middle there. So let's do that right now. Amazing, so put my mozzarella on there. Now all we got to do is bring up the edges and sort of cover, almost like you're wrapping a birthday present if you want, yeah? Okay, so we're going to bring up the meat on all sides so it covers the mozzarella completely. Make sure you seal it all together as well, kind of like the sellotape effect on the birthday present. Sort of seal it all together, otherwise when you cook it, mozzarella's going to burst out and you don't want that, okay? So yeah, let's seal it all up. There we go then guys, check that out, our own little burger. I've flattened it both sides so it's all looking nice and good, and you can shape it a little bit more, or you can even make a triangular burger if you want. Triangular burgers could be the future. Anyhow, I'm going to make the rest of these and we'll shove them in the fridge for about 5 minutes just to make sure they hold their shape. Yeah. Right here then guys, just want to show you, these are the 4 burgers I've got, and that is all of my meat used up. Not a smidgen left. I didn't even have a little piece on the side because raw meat is not good. So I've even got a nice little funky one for Phoebe there, and they are some good sized burgers, so we're going to make sure they're cooked right through, my friends. Anyhow, let's get them in the fridge and I'm going to get a pan nice and hot so we can cook them. Yeah. Right, so it's been 5 minutes, got them out of the fridge, and they are nice and cool. They're not so cold to the point where I'm going to stick my tongue on it and it'll be like stuck and we're going to get it off. They're nice and cool and set, okay? The pan is nice and hot. I'm not going to put any oil in there. I'm literally going to grab them now, like so. Nice. Set them in there. Okay, so the burgers are sat in there. Keep your eye on it. Obviously, you want to make sure they're cooked completely through, so I'll let you know the cooking time in just a short while. Meanwhile, I'm actually just toasting my buns as well. Lovely. So keep going, and we're nearly there. Right here then, guys, it's actually been 6 minutes. Just flipped them, and because they're so thick, obviously it's taken a little while to cook. In the meanwhile, all my buns are toasted. My wedges, I'm just going to get out, so we're nearly there. It smells good, though. Okay, guys, the pan has gone there. It's cooling down because the burgers are sat on kitchen towel there. I've been dabbing it to get all the oil out of it because the natural juice from the fat in the meat cooked it for us. So that's why I didn't add any oil, in case you're wondering. Anyhow, my wedges are done as well, all nice and looking golden. I've got my bun ready, and I'm even going to put a little bit of salad in with it. So let's put it together. Okay, guys, so bun. Let's get some wedges around there. Fantastic. Now I'm just going to put a little base layer of mayonnaise with some lettuce on top. Now comes the burger patty. Wow, check that out. Looking good. Put some more lettuce and a pepper on top. Fantastic. Now I'm just going to grab my lid and shove that on there. Push it down a bit. Check that out. That is our chili chocolate gooey cheesy burger done. Let's see what it tastes like. Fantastic, guys. So I've grabbed another patty, cut it in half so you can see the gooey cheese there. Got a bit there. Don't want to actually show you me eating a burger because I'm not one of those people that actually eats a burger with knife and fork. So it will go all over my face, but you have seen me do that before. Let's have a go. Mmm. Wow, you can actually really taste the chilli in that burger. Maybe a teeny bit too much chilli in there. I don't know. Ooh, no, the chocolate's coming through now. That is amazing. Wow. So, the gooey cheese is doing its thing, the chilli, the chocolate, even the onions are jumping in there. It's all part of this burger party. Loving that recipe, so have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again on the next video. Cheers! Right, this is Phoebe trying her burger. Oh no! Look, some of your cheese is falling out. Have a bite of that. Take a bite of that. What do you think?
Nice.
Nice? Can I have a thumbs up then? Wicked. See you next time, dudes.
High five.